Alright, so here's an interesting game called Hysteria Hospital, which it falls in the same vein as like a simulator game, I guess, like maybe The Sims or something like that. And basically, it's like the name suggests, it's a hospital-themed game here. It's a bit different from if you probably play, like most people watching this probably play like Trauma Center or that kind of game where it's an actual treatment game where they're like you got to use the stylus to do an incision and use antibiotics and stuff like that to treat patients. This isn't that kind of game. Like I said, this more reminds me of The Sims or something like that. Basically what it is you function as a hospital employee, but you also make administrative decisions here at the hospital. And really what just happens is patients come in with various ailments. You need to put them at the front desk here to be diagnosed, and after that their diagnosis is either needing antibiotics or physical treatment or something like that. Antibiotics go in the bed, physical treatment goes on to one of the tables with the doctors, or they need a more complex treatment, which is an x-ray, and you give them an x-ray by taking them to that machine up there. Either way, they get diagnosed, you get their prescription, you take it over them, and they get treated there. Now, if you don't have like the proper equipment to treat somebody, you can just put them in the ambulance, which sends them to another hospital. You don't get dinged in that case. The only difference is you don't get paid for that treatment. Or if the little heart above their head like goes all the way to 0 or goes all the way down, then they'll leave and you don't get treatment for that. That's really the only really big thing there, to be honest with you. Other than that, it's really not that complicated a game or anything like that. It's very simple, very easy. Things get a little bit hectic with all the stuff that's going on screen all at the same time, but that's really about it. Yeah, like I said, you just gotta treat them before their hearts hit 0, so that way you get paid for whatever's wrong with them there. Oh, okay, he needs an x-ray. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, it's not a very difficult game at all. It's entertaining enough, I suppose. And whether or not this game works for you just depends on what kind of games you like. Your main objective is to treat so many patients by the end of the day so that you get paid for it. You treat enough patients and you get paid. Obviously, you don't treat enough patients and you don't get paid there. And that's really the big thing, is just trying to make enough money. And as you can see, I've already treated my number of patients for the day, so not like I have any problem there at all. So if this kind of game is for you, it really just depends. The game isn't all that hard, so the most difficulty you're going to find with this game is, just making a few decisions, like if you need to have a certain, because you can, like, for instance, you can only have so much equipment on the floor at once or something like that. As you can see, my hospital's pretty much full. That's the biggest decisions you're going to make, like, should I get rid of this for this item or something like that? Like, should I get rid of one of the treatment tables for another x-ray machine, or do I need an extra hospital bed? Stuff like that there. There isn't any really, there's not a big complexity or a lot of difficulty to it. At the end of each mission there, it tells you how you did, like, your objective, how many patients you're supposed to treat, how much money you're supposed to make, how many patients you did treat, and how much money you did actually make there. It tells you your funds left for that mission there. You go to the next mission. Like I said, you can make very small administrative decisions here, like expenses decide how much you want to pay for maintenance of your machines, salaries to the employees, and how much you pay to the pharmacy. The more you pay, the faster they perform. The less you pay, the slower they perform. Uniform, it just seems to control the color of your uniform. That's it. Sell lets you sell excess stuff to make room and get extra money. Buy lets you buy additional beds, additional treatment areas, and additional x-ray machines. And that's really all there is to it. The graphics are decent for a DS game. It's not bad, but certainly not anything amazing to look at. The sound, I don't have the sound on, but, most of my videos, but that's not anything really that amazing either there. I mean, in my opinion, it's okay. Truly, if you want a hospital game, go play Trauma Center. You know, Trauma Center 1, I forgot what's called, or Trauma Center 2, Under the Knife. I mean, those games are very fast-paced and just a ton of fun. I mean, this is more just, you know, if you like simulation games like The Sims or that kind of game, then, you know, I suppose you could check this out. It's good for a little bit of fun there, but like I said, it's really not complicated there. And the biggest decisions you're going to make is, you know, whether to keep stuff on the floor or not to make sure you have enough room. And, you know, just sometimes it gets a little hectic when you got tons of patients coming in all at once. Apart from that, though, I mean, I don't think it's a bad game per se. I just don't think it's that great a game either there. But, you know, if you ever check it out, definitely give me feedback. Let me know what you think of it personally, you know, if you like it or not. Anyway, that's my thoughts of Hospital Hysteria. I'd say to pass on it personally. But if you have any comments, please feel free to comment my video. Let me know what you think of it. You know, if you like my video, find to be informative at all about this particular game, definitely feel free to let me know that as well. I always appreciate feedback. Subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and I'll look forward to delivering more reviews like this to you soon about other games like this here.